What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Saturday. We're going to take a look at the charts and why I think there is a huge move coming soon. First, I want to thank everybody that's been liking, commenting, and sharing and helping this channel grow. We hit 10,000 subscribers this week, and I am having a giveaway, and I'm going to be giving away one of these signs. It'll be the sign of your choice. They are aluminum. That's the first one. And then this is the other one. And all you have to do to win is leave a comment in the comment section. This will be the last day you can leave a comment. Then we'll pick a random video throughout the week. And tomorrow I'll be picking the winner by picking a random comment. Also, if you guys haven't heard yet, we're having a meetup in Cleveland, Ohio. It is at the Thirsty Dog, October 10th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Max Kaiser, Peter McCormick, Stacy Herbert, Crypto Zombie, and myself will be there. Definitely come check it out. It will be a good time. There is an after party also. But yeah, anyways, let's take a look at the charts and see what's going on, guys. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind, it is still a speculative market. Do not put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, if you're new here or you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand side of the screen. I do daily updates every single day, and if you hit the notification bell, that'll notify you when I post videos so you don't miss out on anything. Also, guys, take a second out, smash the likes, leave your comments, let me know what you think, and let's get into it. So I'm going to try to run through this quick today. I'm not going to go through all this. If you want to see it and why I believe we could hit 46,000 by the end of the year, definitely go back to yesterday's video or, any video prior. We've been talking about this since January, the $46,000 call. So let's look at what's going on. So I want to take a look at this bull flag right here that we've been watching for quite some time since we made the second touch over here in July. And the measured move off that, guys, is $20,000 range, about $20,500 or $600. And I do believe we'll most likely hit that by the end of October, beginning of November. And like I said, watch yesterday's video to find out why. Okay, let's look at the bull flag, and you can see the volume right. Change the color of this. You can see the volume right here declining big time as we're in this formation. I do believe we're going to have a huge move, and in my opinion, it's going to be up. But guys, do your own due diligence. Don't trade off anyone's opinion, mine or anybody else on YouTube. But I am showing what I believe and what the charts are telling me. So let's look at, and another thing I want to point out, people are looking at this as a descending triangle. I do not believe it's a descending triangle at all, or a symmetrical triangle. This is a bull flag in my opinion. And if people are talking about it being like this descending triangle over here, if we look at the RSI, that descending triangle had touches in the RSI. If you look here, we're in a falling wedge. I do believe we're going to have a pretty explosive weekend and going on into next week. If you look at the RSI, we're having lower lows in the RSI. We look at the price action, higher lows in the price action. That's hidden bullish divergence, guys. And we are breaking out of here. I believe this weekend, if we close outside of this wedge here, it is going to be extremely bullish. Now let's take a look at the daily and a more immediate price action. As you guys know, it is possible to come all the way back down to the $7,000 range. I do not think that's likely, but we do have to keep in mind that is possible, and I want you guys to know that. Let's look at the next targets of, if we break out of this bull flag here, again, I do believe it's a bull flag. If we do a measured move of just the channel and to where we would break out, that gets us up to around the $15,000 range. The next measured move would be measuring this as a shorter flagpole. Bring that up to where we may break out. That gets us up to around the $17,000 range. And again, guys, it doesn't mean we shoot straight up to these. There's going to be resistance along the way. But I do believe it's very possible that we hit 20,000 by November and then much higher after that for the bull run. So let's look at the RSI. And we've been looking at this as a falling wedge. And as you can see, we came down and tested the top of it for support. We got support, and I talked about this yesterday. What it looks like we're most likely forming here is a inverse head and shoulders in the RSI. We'll keep a close eye on that. Now let's look at the 4 hour. Looking at the 4 hour, whoops. We've been watching this as a falling wedge. We came back down, tested the top for support, got support, and I do believe we are continuing up from here. Let's look at the price action and where I believe we're headed, and then we'll move on to Litecoin. All right, so as you know, we were watching this falling wedge here in white, this being the support, this being the resistance. And if we move this to the breakout, that's the measured move of the wedge. That gets us to that 10,930 range, which is hold resistance twice. Now, what I believe is happening here, guys, is an inverse head and shoulders. And if we break this 10,936, I think that is going to be huge fireworks and mass FOMO and mass short liquidation. Again, guys, just my opinion. Let's take a look at another measured move off of here. So I drew this blue line in here off of these wicks. And if we clone that line, bring it down, as you can see, another bull flag. Let me get the white lines out of the way so you get a clear look at it. Another bull flag with 2 touches on the bottom. That's all it takes to confirm a bull flag. 3 touches on the top. Actually, we've had like 4 or 5. I do believe we're most likely going to break up from here, guys. And the measured move off of that would be a measured move of the flag. And where we may break out, you know, we could break out down here. Remember, wherever it breaks out, that moves the target. Let's just say we broke out in here. That would get us a target of right around 10,100 range, somewhere in that area. Now, another thing we can look at here, guys, is, let's get this out of the way. And we'll draw another trend line here, looking at this as a inverse head and shoulders right here. And a break of that, we would do a measured move of the head, the depth of the head here to where we may break out. And that gets us up to around the 11,050 range. So somewhere in here, the 11,050 to 11,080. And that is the measured move for that. Let's get this out of the way. Now, the measured move of the bigger inverse head and shoulders that I just showed you. The measured move of that would be, whoops, not that. Would be the measurement of the head right here, the depth of the head. And if we were to break that 10,930 range, my target is around the 12,548. So guys, everything's pointing bullish to me here. Even in, like I said, the RSI, everything is bullish to me, guys. I do believe that we're going to break this bull flag. And remember, when we break the top of the bull flag, at one of these targets, most likely this, we may come back down, test it for support, and continue up from there. But if shorts get liquidated and FOMO kicks in, we may not come down for a retouch. So keep that in mind. But I do believe that's what's going to happen. And again, guys, it's my opinion. We always could still come down and touch the bottom of this, even though I highly doubt that. So that's my opinion on that. Let's look at Litecoin. All right, in Litecoin, I know everybody's saying Litecoin's dead, but let me point out real quick that people were saying Litecoin was dead, especially you know who, back in here where we had a 65% decrease in September 2017, right before our bull run. This has been a 57% decline. We still are in September, so I do believe this is going to kick up pretty hard. Let's look at the daily, and I'll show you the cup and handle I've been looking at. And looking at this is the cup, this is the handle, and the neckline being at 146 here. If we were to break that neckline, that gets us up to the $270 range. Let's look at the RSI. If you've been following the channel, you know we were watching this rising channel and then this falling channel, and we've had a falling broadening wedge here. It is possible, guys, we come down and test this for support before continuing up, and I do believe we'll break through this falling channel. Let's look at the let's look at the 4-hour RSI. Going into the 4-hour, I had this wedge drawn here yesterday. It looks like we've fallen out of it here. We could move this line something more like this, guys. Let's go this route. But yeah, no matter what, it's still bullish. I do believe we most likely come back up here, and this would be an ascending triangle and break up from here. Let's look at the price action and see where we're at with that. My targets all still remain the same. They've been the same. The first one here, 75, would be the top of this trend line, which also would be breaking out of this huge descending broadening wedge here. Now let's look at the next target. Was looking at this, the orange line here as resistance, bottom as support. We had a falling channel here. The measurement of the breakout of the channel gets us up to the 8150 range. That target still remains, guys, and I do have the possibility of us coming down to touch the top of this channel again, which would be around the 6450 range. I would not be worried there, guys, unless that breaks. Then we're looking at these old resistance, new support lines, 61, 54, and 47. But unless we break that 6450, I would not be worried about that. Now let's take a look at the break of this bigger falling broadening wedge. And the target of that, guys, would be 172. And remember, that doesn't mean we shoot straight up. We're going to get resistance on all these resistance lines here on the way up. But those are my targets, guys. That's what I'm looking at. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely hit the likes. Make sure you subscribe to the video and leave your comments for your chance to win the free sign. And yeah, make sure you click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything, as I do daily updates every single day, so you don't want to miss out. Also, guys, I just want to thank everybody again for all the liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel and helping this channel grow. You guys rock, and I'm out of here. Take it easy.